You can't motivate what the brain feels threatened by. So when you look at how the human brain works and emotions and a threat system, what you notice is that once the brain feels threatened, motivation doesn't work, because motivation is the function of the prefrontal cortex. This is the conscious state of mind. When I motivate you, I'm talking to the logical brain. I'm talking to something that can really think. When you feel that you're motivated, but when you talk about performance, performance is the function of habits. It's a function of how we normally do things. It means that's about the system. It's about the culture. It's about how we do things. So if you really want to motivate people, you want to get people to really perform at their best, all you need to do is to engage them and make them feel that they belong, is to make them feel that, there's nothing that is actually threatening them. Because once someone feels threatened, and a threat is not just something that you say, but also how you look and how you show up as a leader and what you prioritize as a leader. So we need to talk about that. Don't just say you want to motivate people by just talking to them about that. It's about how people experience how you are saying what you are saying. So this is where we need to sit down as leaders, and I help you as well to understand how best you can get the best out of, your team. Because without these people being engaged, and for me right now, is to help teams to move from a place of just engagement to a place of commitment, because these are two different areas. And I know most people are still fascinated by how to get engaging teams, how to work with teams that are engaged. But we need to move away from that. We need to grow from that, because the next level is commitment. So from engagement to commitment, that's where we're supposed to be striving to get to.